Mentorship. From mentee to mentor, how does that impact your career, and how can you use it to your benefit? These days in professional careers, everyone's talking about the mentor-mentee relationship and how you need one, how you should find one, etc. But what is that? How do you get there? First, you really just need to settle in and think about what your goals are. So you have a job, you're really enjoying that job, but you know you want to keep progressing, you want to keep moving forward. You're like, I need to get a mentor. To find a mentor that fits you and your personality and your goals and aspirations, you really got to narrow in and focus on what you're doing, what you want to do, and where do you see yourself in 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Those are all very important things to know first before going in your firm or the community to figure out who's going to be a good mentor for me to have. So you have your goals, you know what you want to do, you know where you want to go in your career. How do you find the right person to be your mentor? A couple things. They should probably be in the field that you're in. So if you're doing criminal law, you would probably want a mentor who does criminal law. Doesn't necessarily mean that they need to do criminal defense or criminal prosecution, but they should probably be in that criminal law field. And that's not to say that you can't have mentors outside of that field, but for specific things that you're doing in your field, you're going to want somebody that knows the field, that can give you advice, that can introduce you to other people. Other things that you want to consider when you're trying to find somebody to be your mentor, you're going to want to consider their time commitment. Do they have the ability to meet with you once or twice a month to discuss how to get better or whatever it is that you need? You're also going to want somebody that you just get along with. If you don't get along or your mentor stresses you out, that's not going to develop a relationship that is fruitful. It might be an okay relationship, but it's not going to give you that really good base knowledge that you're seeking to find. Finally, I think that one really important thing when looking for a mentor is finding somebody that's going to push you out of your comfort zone. You can't grow without stepping outside the box. So you need somebody who's going to challenge you, but who's going to know your capabilities, your abilities, your strengths, your weaknesses, to give you challenges that don't set you up for failure. They set you up for success, to keep pushing you and moving you forward. You can also seek different perspectives. You don't have to have just one mentor that you get lunch with on every Wednesday at noon. Make your mentorship what you need it to be. If that means you go to happy hour on Thursdays sometimes to catch up and ask questions about, well, how would you handle this, or how would you have handled this? That's perfectly fine. Your mentorship is for you to develop who you want to be in your career. For me, I found somebody that when I looked at them in trial, I said, man, I want to be an attorney like that. I asked questions. I said, how can I do this better? How can I change how I say this to make it better? Things like that. You just have to make it yours. As you grow as an attorney, you'll start to more and more frequently have people that come to you for mentorship. So if you had a great mentor and you want to give that information to other people, take the things that you wanted into consideration when you were looking for a mentor and try to provide that to other people, to your mentees. That same internship room where I started my career is now where other soon-to-be young attorneys are starting their career. I am trying to be to them what the other attorneys here at Varghese Summersett were to me when I was in their position. Be understanding, give them challenges that I know that they can do, work with them, be open for help or information, or if they have a question or life advice. I try to be there for them as much as I can be in the way that they need. That's how you grow yourself in your career, and you can move from being the mentee to the mentor. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, you can find us at versestexas.com.